Hey yo, what is up everyone? This is Mike coming at you from Computex 2019 with yet another video. This time at Team Group, we're going to be taking a look at some of their brand new products. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Alright guys, so first off we got the Delta Max Addressable RGB SATA SSD along with the Extreme Addressable RGB DDR4 RAM from T-Force. So starting off with the basic specifications, this SSD of course comes in a SATA connection interface, comes in available storage capacities of 250 gigabytes, 500 gigabytes, 1 terabyte, and 2 terabytes. It has read and write speeds of 560 megabytes per second and 510 megabytes per second. Now something really cool about this particular SSD is that it has a Pcie material covering the surface of the SSD and LED under it, which kind of achieves a really cool screen or monitor effect. It's also compatible with addressable RGB, so you can hook it up to your Asus or MSI or Gigabyte addressable RGB motherboard and control the lighting effects that way. Now moving on to the Extreme RAM, this one is also addressable RGB compatible, so much like the Delta Max, it also works with your addressable RGB motherboards. Now in terms of the memory, it comes in 16 gigabytes with two 8 gigabyte RAM sticks. Alright, so next we're going to be taking a look at the Cardia liquid-cooled Mdot 2 PCIe SSD. So this SSD comes in a PCIe 3.0 X4 with NVMe 1.3 connection interface and has storage capacities of 256 gigabytes, 512 gigabytes, and 1 terabyte. It has read and write speeds of 3,400 megabytes per second and 3,000 megabytes per second. So something really cool about this SSD is that it takes on the color of whatever coolant you put into the SSD. So if you put blue or red or green, the SSD actually takes on the color of the coolant. And also something to point out here is that it has a clip mechanism that allows you to seal the area where you place the coolant into the SSD. So now we're going to be taking a look at a couple of products here, starting off with the Captain Addressable RGB control box, followed by the Treasure External RGB SSD, and last but not least, the Spark RGB flash drive. Something really cool about this control box is that it comes with an RGB LED control button in the middle of the control box, and it also comes equipped with LED on the button itself. So it changes along with the rest of the lighting effects of your other accessories. The Treasure External RGB SSD has a connection interface of Type-C USB 3.1 Gen 1, has storage capacities of 250 gigabytes, 500 gigabytes, 1 terabyte, and 2 terabytes. It also has a single RGB LED strip that runs along the side of the SSD and has 4 different lighting effects. Now for the Spark RGB flash drive, it comes with a connection interface of USB 3.1 Gen 1 and has storage capacities ranging from 32 gigabytes all the way up to 1 terabyte. There's an RGB LED at the end of the flash drive which also acts as an indicator. When your available storage is at 70% or above, the LED lights up blue, and when it reaches 30% or below, the LED lights up red. Now we're going to be taking a look at T-Force's new line of durable external SSDs in the PD400 and also the PD1000. So the PD400 external SSD comes with the USB 3.1 Gen 1 connection interface, has storage capacities of 240 gigabytes, 480 gigabytes, and 960 gigabytes. Next, we'll be moving on to the PD1000 external SSD, which has connection interface of USB 3.1 Gen 2 and has storage capacities of 240, 480, and 960 gigabytes. Now something really unique to note about both of these external SSDs is that it's got IP66, which means it's both waterproof and dustproof, and it is also shockproof resistant, which makes it a really reliable place to store your data. And that is all for this video, folks. Let us know in the comments below what products from Team Group and T-Force you're most excited for, and give us a like if you're enjoying our Computex 2019 content. This is Mike, signing out.